wanted to invite you guys into a recent renovation that I did in my new home. I recently moved to Connecticut and I redid the basement. This is just like a brief overview of some of the things that I did to transform this basement space into a new workroom slash showroom where I will be receiving my clients. So I hope you enjoy the video. This is kind of some still photos of what the basement looked like when we first arrived, and I started putting things in, just trying to see like where I was going to move things. As you can see, there's a lot of concrete walls, which is great for the industrial look that I'm going for. And we have a lot of exposed ceiling, and you can see that there's like tons of sheetrock, and there's this, I love the floors, by the way. They're very shiny and glossy as we have the epoxy on the floors. It's a great space, very open, and that's what I really liked about it. It's open, there's going to be a lot of light coming in, and it was just going to be a place where I can just work and have different areas set up for the different station for the various things that I have to do to run my business. So like I said, this is just like some stills that I took of the basement space, and I just kind of started loading things in there. As you can see, it pretty much looks like a mildly finished basement that we knew that we had to do quite a few things in order to get it to look the way that we want it to look. So here's some more still photos. As you can see, the lights are a bit dim, and I knew I was going to have to put in recessed lighting that was a lot brighter. Here's some more images of the ceilings. As you can see, it's insulated, but it just needed to be covered like a nice layer of sheetrock, so it was nice and neat. Here's some more photos. As you can see, I'm just trying to get an idea of like what this space is going to look like how I can make it look like not a basement, but also giving this industrial sort of feel to it, so that it just looked like a more finished industrial space. So we definitely had to hire some professionals to help us out in a lot of the areas that we were not equipped to do. So here you can see the beginning phases of the construction, where he starts to sort of like lay out these sections. We're going to kind of section off areas that are not going to be in use. In the future, I intend to turn that space into maybe a bathroom, but for now, we're just focusing on the outside appearance and just making sure we cover up those areas. So this is me just kind of doing a walkthrough. This is like fast forwarded a few weeks, where you can see like a lot of the sheetrock is laid down. We've covered the ceilings and the walls as well. And this just like me coming in and kind of getting an idea of like what I was going to be responsible for, and how again I was going to sort of transform this space little by little. We did get some electrical work done. I wasn't sure how I was going to complement the cement walls since we were not painting them. So of course Pinterest saved the day, and I found this great tutorial on how to do painted brick. So it took me about 10 hours to paint the entire basement with this sort of brick pattern, but I love the way it came out. So now we can sort of see things coming together. The sheetrocking has been done. They've painted. I'm like halfway done with the brick pattern that I'm trying to get. Let me just tell you about the amount of drywall dust that was on the floor that literally drove me out of my mind. There was so much drywall dust, and I made the mistake of mopping and then trying to get it up, and that just made it like ground in. It took me another like week and a half to get all the drywall dust off the floor. So for this space, we did not have an entrance for my clients to enter. It was just basically grass and gravel. So I knew I had to get a sort of walkway to get them to be able to enter into the space, because my basement had a separate entrance, and we just kind of built this, not we, the construction company we hired built this gorgeous walkway with gravel and wood. And I think he did an amazing job sort of creating this for us, for the clients to walk. Again, I'm still cleaning the floors. I'm still doing different sort of paint jobs, just trying to clean different things up. And really, I'm still trying to place things, like where am I going to put things? What's going to be the most effective way to basically maneuver the different stations that I have to maneuver through with my clients as well as my workspace. So this is just me just basically trying to sort things out. And yeah, I'm still cleaning up drywall dust off the floor. It was a nightmare. So this is me again, just sort of doing a final walkthrough before I head to bed. I do want to use this area to sell like merchandise and different types of handmade accessories in the future, so I'm working on that area. Still trying to get a feel for what I'm going to be using these different spaces for, more cleaning, more rearranging of things, just trying to figure out where things are going to go. I ended up changing this floor plan because I realized it wasn't really going to work and it was kind of closing off the space. I made the collage there I had in my previous space and I just really loved it. I ended up having to move those pictures because I forgot that I was getting a wall unit for heating and cooling put in there just so I was nice and toasty in the winter and cool in the summer. So here's some still photos of my space. Again, just still trying to figure things out and continuously trying to make this space look as, you know, sweet and nice, a little bit of an industrial look to it as well, because like some of the stuff like belonged in the house as far as this equipment here in this corner, so you didn't want to block it off too much right now, but really starting to, you know, feel exactly what I want for the space. And I realized this was the best plan for me. It was nice and it was open. So here is where we ended up at. I do know that there's still things that I want to do. This is not the space in its final stage. There's still so many things that I want to do. Again, I want to turn the area into a space where I'm going to be doing a lot of selling. I want to put more of my work there from previous clients. There's still different areas that I want to work on. I have my fitting room set up. I have to finish the wallpaper on the top there. I still need to put my wall anchors for my clothing. I want to do some stuff around this mirror. It's kind of bare for me. Just get an idea. Again, I want to do a wall anchor for dresses. My little fitting room here that I put together, which I just absolutely adore. My workstation, more of my workstation where I'll be doing my dresses. I'm already started working. I've been off work for quite a few months waiting for this whole transition, so I was excited to get back into everything. Here's my workstation over here. Again, want to hang one or two things there to make it a little bit more homey, but those things will definitely happen in due time. My steaming area, some of my sketches just to give me some inspiration. My cutting table, I definitely want to get a bigger cutting table in the future. And yeah, some decorations there. But yeah, I mean, this again, just some stills of the work. And I'm really happy so far, and I just wanted you to kind of get an idea of my new workspace. I'm now located in Connecticut, and if you're looking to get a dress made or alterations and you're in the Torrington area, I'd be happy if you guys stop by. Thanks. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Videos covering dressmaking, fashion, lectures, and more. Enroll in Lady Cloth U on Teachable for dressmaking and fashion design courses. See you again soon.